Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Manchester United Career Mode series. In today's episode we are going to be having the whole month of February 2017. We'll be having 4 games in today's episode. The first game will be a Premier League game against Leicester City, a game against Watford, 2 Premier League games, and also 2 legs in the Europa League. The first game will be against AS Roma in obviously the first leg, and then the second leg against AS Roma yet again. The second leg will be played at Old Trafford. Like I said, we will be ending off February, the whole of February, and then move into March in the next episode. If you guys do want to enjoy today's episode, go ahead and drop a like rating right now. I really need your guys' support for this series. We are heading into the second half of this season. Drop a comment that I can respond to. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. But without further ado, let's actually take a look at my strongest starting 11 after the recent January transfer window. You guys do know that the January transfer window did end in the previous episode, and let's take a look at my strongest starting 11 after that recent transfer window. So let's take a look at my strongest starting 11 after the January transfer window. As we take a look at my starting 11, De Gea in goals. At the back we've got Jose Gaia, who has been a new signing. He will be our main left back now. We got Chris Smalling and Eric Bailly as the 2 centre backs, but we all know that Jimenez can easily come into the side. We've got Valencia starting as the right back. In the CDM position is going to be Marco Verratti, the main CDM, and also Schneidling whenever we do need him. We've got Martial and Rashford as the 2 wingers. Yes, Rashford starts as a right midfielder whenever we do have Ibrahimovic and Griezmann. You can see our 2 strikers when they are fully fit. Rashford starts as a right midfielder. He plays well there, so there is no need for us to rest him, and he's just been playing insane this season. And then we've got Pogba as the cam in this 4-1-2-1-2 formation in my strongest starting 11. But without further ado, let's head into the first game of today's episode against Leicester City. So the first game of today's episode is at the King Power Stadium. It's against Leicester City. It's actually going to be a pretty big game. We're sitting in the first position in the league, and let's actually take a look at the league table popping up right now. And you can see that Leicester City is sitting down in 10th. We're currently sitting first, like I did say, and we're 2 points ahead of Manchester City, but they do have 2 games in hand. And let's take a look at the Leicester City side for this game. Schmeichel will be starting goals. Pretty much a side that I was expecting, the likes of Slimani or Brighton. Also, I think Mahrez was in the side. Phil Jones will actually be starting on the bench, and we all know Phil Jones went to Leicester City during the recent January transfer window. Also, Vardy starting as the striker. And we take a look at my Manchester United side. De Gea in goals, Valencia, Bailly, Smalling and Grimaldo at the back. Schneidling as a CDM. Not too many changes, but we can see Depay has come into the side, and it has been Martial who will be rested for this game. Griezmann. Memphis. It's Memphis Depay now. Has the pace on him. Memphis still going. Memphis going to play through. Zlatan Ibrahimovic almost got to that one as Schmeichel comes off his line to make sure that Zlatan didn't even have a chance on goal. And here go Leicester City. Jamie Vardy. Look at Jamie Vardy go. He can go all the way here. Jamie Vardy. And it's over the goal and straight from our chance. Leicester City have a chance of their own, and Vardy puts that one over the goal. Should have done a bit better there for Leicester. Schneidling to Grimaldo. Grimaldo to Griezmann. Ibrahimovic over top ball. Griezmann is onside. Griezmann can score. And yes, he can. Manchester United take the lead. United 1, Leicester City 0. And Griezmann picks up the goal. Mahrez to Danny Drinkwater. Smalling with the interception. Chris Smalling now is going to play to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going to play to Memphis. Memphis does well to cut it inside. Still going Memphis. Can play to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who goes for the shot. And what a goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. United lead 2-0 against Leicester. But what a finish. Let's take a look at a replay of this one. What a fantastic finish there from Ibrahimovic. Look at the power that he got behind this one. Depay with a perfectly placed ball. And look at that finish there from Ibrahimovic. Powerful shot into the top corner. And United lead 2-0 now against Leicester, and it's not even half time. Jamie Vardy to Slimani. Slimani still on it. Slimani could go all the way, plays it to Mahrez, and Leicester could have been back into this game as Mahrez with the shot, and he's actually going to put it wide. Pogba to Griezmann. Griezmann's going to play to Valencia. The right back who's pushed up. Still on a Valencia. Looks for the shot. And that is going to be a foul here. But did they take out Valencia or Pogba? I think both men did get taken out. And Pogba's going to be... I think Griezmann... We're going to make Griezmann take the free kick. But the wall did get pushed up. So we had to wait there. Griezmann's going to take it. From 23 yards out, Griezmann with the free kick. It's over the wall and it's in. And Manchester United lead 3-0. Griezmann picks up another goal. And it's 3-0 United. So this game is going to end in a 3-0 win to Manchester United. A fantastic win here against Leicester City. 3-0 win to start off today's episode. Let's head into the next game. Another Premier League game. But a great win. Ibrahimovic got one goal. Griezmann almost got his hat-trick. But like I said, 3-0 win. Great way to start off today's episode. The next game of today's episode, we have a game against Watford at Old Trafford. Our final Premier League game of today's episode. You guys know that we do have the 2 legs after this game in the Champions League. But I've only made one change to the lineup. And let's take a look at our lineup for this game. And let's take a look at my United side for this game. Like I said, only one change to my strongest lineup. Roma has come into goals and De Gea will be rested. And let's take a look at the Watford lineup for goal in this game. So Romero will be starting goals. Janmaat will be starting as the left back. They are starting a 5 at the back formation. They're starting a 5-3-2 formation for this game. And 5 at the back is going to be a little bit of a struggle to break down. Marcus Rashford with the throw. Pogba's going to play back to Rashford. He goes in with the cross. Ibrahimovic with the header. And there we go. United make it 1-0 against Watford after 6 minutes. Just like that, we've broken down this 5 at the back formation. Rashford with a crazy cross to actually find Ibrahimovic. What a header from Ibrahimovic. And it's 1-0. Rashford does well to win it with the interception. Pogba to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic's going to make it 2-0. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic has scored 2 goals in the space of 16 minutes. And we've taken a 2-0 lead here at Old Trafford. We have dominated Watford after 15 minutes. Already scored 2 goals. And Ibrahimovic on his way to pick up his hat-trick. Watford with the corner. The header. Safe from Donnarumma. But the ball fell straight to the Watford man. In the space of 20 minutes. It's 2-1. Here in this game, it's goals galore here. 3 goals in the space of 20 minutes. And you can see from the replay, the corner came in. Donnarumma with the save, but it fell straight to the Watford man. It's 2-1. Romero with the long ball. Valencia wins the header. Pogba with the first time ball to Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic still on the ball. Gets taken out. Ball's going to fall to Pogba with a good ball to Griezmann to make it 3-1. And it's 3-1 Manchester United. And in the space yet again of, I think, 30 minutes, yes, 29 minutes, there's 4 goals in this game. Griezmann picks up the goal. Now we're in the lead at 3-1. Janmaat to Barami. Barami back to Janmaat, and Janmaat's going to turn it over. What was he thinking there? Pogba to Griezmann. Griezmann could go all the way and make a 4-1 United. He gets taken out, referee, and that is a penalty here to start off the second half, just like it was in the first half. Action-packed. Is that going to be a red card? It is, and Watford are down to 10 men. And we have the chance to make a 4-1 to start off the second half. Griezmann got taken out as we take a look here. He did get taken out there. You can see the left leg. And Ibrahimovic is going to step up. Can Zlatan Ibrahimovic pick up his hat-trick? Ibrahimovic has done it! And Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes a 4-1 United, and he's picked up his hat-trick. To start off this second half, there's already 5 goals in the space of 50 minutes. And what a finish there from Ibrahimovic, just 4-1. Smalling with a great win there off the Watford man. Now Smalling's going to play it to Griezmann. Griezmann can switch that one to Zlatan Ibrahimovic going for his 4th. And he's done it. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic has scored his 4th goal in this game. 4 goals in 1 game for Ibrahimovic. And United lead 5-1. The game is going to end in a 5-1 win for Manchester United. And you can see Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 5 shots, 4 goals in this game. What a game for Ibrahimovic, and what a season he has had. Just in general, what a season it has been. 5-1 win against Watford. Ibrahimovic picking up 4 goals, and also Griezmann picking up the 1. And we take a look at the league table before we do head into those two legs in the Champions League. We're currently at 5 points ahead of Manchester City. They do have 2 games in hand. If they win those 2 games in hand, they will go ahead of us by 1 point. But anything could happen. They could lose those games, then we go 5 points clear ahead of them. But we're now 5 points ahead of Manchester City. Let's head into the first leg of the Champions League, round of 16, against AS Roma. So before we actually do head into the first and second leg of the Europa League against AS Roma, you guys can see that another game has popped up. It's in the FA Cup against Southampton, and because of that, I want to have 4 games in today's episode, but we are going to be going with 5 games in today's episode. Yes, we will play the next 3 games, the game against AS Roma, the game against Southampton, and then the second leg against AS Roma. 5 games in today's episode. Let's head into the first leg away against AS Roma in the Europa League. So let's head into this game. This is going to be the first leg, like I said, in the Europa League against AS Roma. Let's take a look at the AS Roma side for this game. They've got Dzeko, he'll be starting as the striker. El-Shaarawy most likely will be starting out on the wing. Yes, he is. And so is Salah in his 4-3-3 formation. Also, Luis Gustavo De Rossi is also coming to the side. Vermaelen also as the centre-back. And let's take a look at my Man United side. As we take a look at my Manchester United side for this game, I'm still starting my 4-1-2-1-2 formation for this game. Rashford will be rested for the FA Cup game. Ibrahimovic and Griezmann as the 2 strikers. We all know Ibrahimovic scored 4 goals in the previous game. Mkhitaryan is coming to the side, so as Memphis Depay as the 2 wingers. Let's go. El-Shaarawy on the ball for AS Roma. Stefan El-Shaarawy still going. Stefan El-Shaarawy is going to go all the way, and just like that, AS Roma take the lead. Stefan El-Shaarawy had all the momentum on his side, continued his run. AS Roma lead 1-0 after 3 minutes. We've already conceded, and you guys can see we tried to win the ball off him, and then with him streaming forward, we just could not contain it. AS Roma lead 1-0. Memphis with the header, but it's going to fall straight out to the AS Roma man. Schneiderlin thought he gave away a foul there. Luis Gustavo to De Rossi. Now De Rossi is going to switch that one wide to the AS Roma player who plays it back inside to De Rossi, to Stefan El-Shaarawy going for his second, safe from De Gea. The rebound is Salah who plays it back. The shot comes off the post, and Memphis, Rojo, and we just clear it out, and AS Roma could have easily been 2-0 up there. Strootman over top ball. Rojo looking to win it. Salah is actually going to win it. Dzeko, back to Salah. Salah's on the ball for AS Roma with the shot. It's come off the crossbar. Valencia, can he clear it out? Only just. And AS Roma have hit the post for the second time. Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin to Pogba. Paul Pogba is going to go with the shot. Ball's going to fall to Griezmann, who takes the shot. And Griezmann's going to score, and it's 1-1. Ibrahimovic going to win the header. Griezmann. Griezmann with an overtop ball. Is Ibrahimovic going to get to it? Yes, he is. Zlatan Ibrahimovic goes with the cross. It's Paul Pogba. And United take the lead 2-1. And that's 2 away goals here in this leg, or in this tie in the Europa League. It's 2-1 Manchester United. After 1-0 down, we've scored 2 goals. Ibrahimovic with the cross, Pogba with the header. It's 2-1. And can we hold on to this lead? AS Roma pushing all their numbers forward here. They want to get a goal, make it 2-2 heading into the second leg. El-Shaarawy with the cross. Smalling clears it out. Strootman wide. Good win from Memphis. Correa's on the ball. And Jimenez with a good win. And that should be it. Maybe we could get on the attack here. Pogba. Griezmann. Can't play the one through. Ibrahimovic to Griezmann. Griezmann goes for the shot. It's come off the crossbar. Mkhitaryan with the header. And it's saved. It could have been 3-1 if Griezmann had a little bit more stamina on him. Griezmann now at the corner. It's headed out as far as Schneiderlin. Valencia. Schneiderlin. Shot. It's wide. The game's gone down 2-1, guys, and this is perfect heading into the second leg at home at Old Trafford. 2 away goals here. I think this is the round of 32 here in the Europa League, but this is perfect heading into second leg. 2-1 up, 2 away goals after we were 1-0 down in the early stages. So let's head into the next game of today's episode. This one is actually a FA Cup game against Southampton. And the next game is this game against Southampton in the FA Cup. I think this is our third game in the FA Cup against Southampton. Let's head into it. I've made a few changes to the side because we need our main players for that second leg at Old Trafford against AS Roma. And we can see that this is actually the round of 16 of the FA Cup. So we are in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. We win this game, we go into the quarterfinals. And let's take a look at my United side for this game. Donnarumma will be starting goals. Grimaldo as a left back. Bailly and Smalling as the two centre backs with Guy as the left back. Verratti, Mata, Martial and Lingard in the midfield with Rashford. He'll be starting alongside Wayne Rooney as the two strikers. And we take a look at the Southampton lineup. Forster in goals, Cedric, Van Dijk, Fonte and Bertrand at the back. You can see they got Classe in the midfield. They're starting with Long as the striker. They're also starting a 4-4-2 formation, but a bit more of a central 4-4-2 formation. Bailly, Verratti, Jesse Lingard. Lingard's going to play to Mata. Mata with a touch. Juan Mata, what a goal! Juan Mata with a brilliant strike. United take the lead. And it's 1-0 against Southampton here at Old Trafford in the FA Cup. What a finish from Juan Mata with a touch. And he finishes it too. Brilliant finish. What a goal that is from far out. And it's 1-0 United. Martial plays it. Jose Guy now. Jose Guy is still going to go down this wing. He's going to look to play it inside to Rashford. Now Rashford's going to play this one through to Jesse Lingard. Save from Forster. And that should have been 2-0. The game is going to end in a 1-0 win to Manchester United. A brilliant finish there from Juan Mata to make it 1-0. What a finish that was to win ourselves this game. Let's head into the second leg in the Europa League. It looks like Mata actually went down with an injury, which is not good to see as he's glitching in and out. But let's take a look how long Mata is going to be out for. Let's hope it's not for long. 1-0 win in the FA Cup against Southampton. And player injured after Mata scored that spectacular goal. He is now going to be out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. And we have got this game against AS Roma. It's the second leg at Old Trafford. We're heading into this game with a 2-1 advantage after a 1-0 win against Southampton in the previous game. That was perfect momentum heading into this game against AS Roma. Let's go, boys. Let's advance into, I think it is going to be the round of 16 after the round of 32 in the Europa League. And we take a look at the Manchester United side for this game. My side are pretty much my strongest starting 11. You can see players have come back inside, the likes of Rashford, Ibrahimovic, Griezmann, Pogba, Schneiderlin. Memphis will be replacing Martial, but pretty much my strongest starting 11. And we can see the AS Roma side for this game, pretty much the same side that they did use for the previous game. Totti and Correa will be starting as the substitutes with Dzeko, El Shaarawy, De Rossi, Luis Gustavo, Strootman in the midfield. Yeah, pretty much the exact same side that they did go with for the first leg. And here we go, guys. The second leg. Can we hold on? And can we go through? Pogba to Griezmann. Griezmann to Schneiderlin. Now Schneiderlin's going to play the ball through to Memphis. Memphis going to cut inside Memphis to make a 3-1. It's an own goal, but it is 1-0 in this game after 19 minutes. Most importantly, it's 3-1 on aggregate. And guys, surely we've done enough now to make it to the next round of the Europa League. Make our way from the round 32 into the round of 16. It's 1-0 and pretty much certain if we continue the way that we've been playing, we will go through. Strootman to El Shaarawy. Stefan El Shaarawy on the ball. Can he score another one against us? Jimenez does great. Gustavo. Perotti. Goes for the shot. Perotti off the post. Can we clear it out? Salah. Jimenez. And De Gea is going to collect it. Real close there, Roma, to making a 1-1. Florenzi. Ibrahimovic with a good win. Zlatan Ibrahimovic goes for the shot. He's hit the post or the crossbar, I think it was. And we almost made it 2-0. Griezmann to Pogba. Pogba on the ball. Pogba gets around that man. Paul Pogba unleashes the strike and it's another fantastic goal. This time from Pogba. It's 2-0 Manchester United in the 71st minute. From about 25 yards out. Pogba, unbelievable strike. And was that one better than the Mata one? That's the question. What an action-packed episode it has been. Pogba makes it 2-0 United. We're going through into the next round of the Europa League. Get in there. And Valencia's going to go with the pass to Schneiderlin. Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic! It is 3-0, and what a finish from Ibrahimovic. What an episode it has been. United lead 3-0 here in the 81st minute. It is 5-1 on aggregate, straight from the free kick. Valencia to Schneiderlin, who played it to Ibrahimovic, with the best finesse shot goal that you will ever see into that top corner. 3-0 United. Now Pogba's going to play to Ibrahimovic. Can he go for another one here, Zlatan? No, he can't. He doesn't have the pace. But he plays it to Jose Gaya. Jose Gaya back to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Going for another one. And he's done it. 4-0 United. 6-1 on aggregate. And we are having a laugh right now. In the 89th minute, it is 4-0. And Zlatan picks up another goal in today's episode. That's got to be maybe his 6th goal for today's episode. Gaya, good ball to Ibrahimovic. And yet again, the finesse into the back of the net. And that is how the game is going to end. This has been most likely probably the best episode yet in this series. What an episode this has been, guys. And that is how we are going to end off the episode. With a 4-0 win against AS Roma. 6-1 on aggregate. Could you imagine if Ibrahimovic picked up another goal before we did end that game? But the game is going to end 4-0. 6-1 on aggregate. And if you guys did enjoy today's episode, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you are new to the channel. What an episode, and I see you all on my next video.